that camera quality is like laggy a little bit. That's okay. Good morning. Well, it's morning for me, but that's the same, right? That's the same. Pardon my wet, frizzy hair. I'm still trying to figure out what my hair likes. No, so this time I'm not even gonna like really touch my hair. I'm just gonna see what happens. I put some product in it. I did this for a little bit, and now I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna see how it dries because I don't understand my hair at all. Also, silence! But yeah, so story of my life. I'm really struggling with deciding how to do my hair because I don't know what my hair actually wants to do. Like, I know it's like a wavy type, like semi-curly type when it gets shorter. Like, it's curly when it gets shorter, but it's like wavy when it gets longer. I think it's just the weight. But my hair is just, I don't understand it. So I'm just trying a bunch of different things just to see what it likes. So today I'm not flipping it and whatnot. F is for friends who do stuff together. Why are my alerts all the way up there? Also, thank you so much for subbing with Prime Silence. Let's go. So exciting. Oh, hold on. Let me take it off studio mode because that might. Yeah, you see how this is like curling up a little bit? What is it doing? What was I doing? Alerts. Wait. Oh, I was like, where are my alerts? Girlfriend has curly hair and she's always threatening to shave her head. It's frustrating. It really is. I don't know how she hasn't done it already. I'm just like, do it. Yeah. Okay. I think she has a side shave now. I have an undercut. The bottom of my head is shaved. Because my hair is so thick that it's like, it's really hard to work with when I have an entire head of hair. I mean, it's really hard to work with when I have half of a head of hair. So imagine, like having a full head of hair. Like, it must be so hard. She's working her way to a full head. Yes. Okay. I am very jealous of people with shaved heads because I feel like I like my hair no matter how frustrating it is. I don't know. I mean, like, if I had to shave it off, I wouldn't cry, I'd be like, whatever, shit happens. But, like, I like my hair. You know what I mean? Just, like, do it. If you don't like it, its hair grows back. Exactly. That's how I, like, feel when I'm, like, dyeing my hair or bleaching it or whatever. I'm like, well, if I have to shave it all off, it just grows back. So, like, point blank. All right, let me see if I can open this game. Trying to tell her to let the silver grow out. Oh, that's cool that she has silver hair. I used to have silver hair. Because if she didn't dye her hair, it would be all silver. To let the silver grow out, because if she didn't dye her hair, it would be all silver. Yeah. So my plan is, I've had silver hair before, and it was nice. I like having silver hair. Or gray, I guess. When I start getting gray hairs, what I'm gonna do is like it'll be to the point where I like don't look like super wrinkly and old yet, but I'll still look like a mature woman, right? So I'm gonna have gray. I'm gonna like dye my hair like a silver, right? And it's gonna be freaking awesome because I'm just gonna be this hot, badass bitch with like silver hair. Okay, so if I just close the window, is it still running in the background? Yes, it is. Okay, so I have a question. Maybe somebody can answer this for me because I was trying so hard and I was getting so frustrated last night. Spotify not playing? Oh, it just ended. Right now our hair is pink like yours, but with the gray streak in the front. That's super cool. So I have a question. So last night I was trying so hard to freaking like get my game to work. So the game I'm playing is through Xbox Game Pass, right? And the last time I tried to play it, it would not like the game my program, my Xbox program was logged into my account, but as soon as I opened the game, here, I'll show you. It has this like thing. Oh gosh. It has this thing you can't even see apparently. And my camera is messed up. There we go. And move to the side. What? Excuse me, sir. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, so look, it has this thing right here, and it's still not doing it. It's still not doing it. So, sorry, I keep clicking off of it. It only started working when I opened Steam. But Xbox is not Steam. There is no correlation between the two that I know of. Like, you can link up the two, but there's no correlation. And it confuses me. And like, my controller's connected and everything. Oh, my controller also doesn't work without Steam. It's like Steam is like, I don't know why. Let me show you. Okay, so I have Steam open. It's minimized. Now I'm gonna open this game. Let's see if it does it this time. I have played a game on PC Pass was Got G and it was just synced. This might give me an excuse to buy Little Witch in the Woods because I really wanted to play that game. But I also haven't played this game in a long time and it won't work. Why won't it work? Is Steam open in the task tray? Yeah. So it should be working right now. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna close Xbox and then reopen it. Don't look at my personal information. Ah. Maybe it's conflicting with PC Pass if Steam is open. No, if I close it, it doesn't work. That's what I was so frustrated by, is that if it's completely closed and I open the task manager and it's not open, like I check, the application is not open, then it doesn't work. And that's what confused me. I was like, how does this make sense? But now it's like not doing it at all. Doing it at all. I don't understand why my internet is working. This is the issue I had last week. Yeah, I got nothing. Alright. Well, I have an idea. I think actually it's on Game Pass, but I have to check. No, it's not. It has to only be on Steam, I'm assuming. Little Witch in the Woods. I have not seen anything about this game, but y'all know that I am everything witchy, so like I need it. This is the early access game, by the way. It says get instant access and start playing. It's not complete. So, yeah. And it's a little like pixelated game. Like, look at this. Little Witch in the Woods. Little Witch in the Woods tells the story of Ellie, an apprentice witch, explore the mystical forest, help the charming residents, and experience the daily life of a witch. So it's kind of like Stardew Valley. Yeah. There you go. Like One Shot or Undertale, yeah. Well, Undertale is like a direct storyline, isn't it? What is my camera doing, dude? I'm so confused. Hello? Yeah, essentially. But I think I'm gonna, hopefully the download doesn't interfere with my stream. We will see. Please enter your security code. I don't remember my security code. Give me a second. Ah. This is why you memorize all your information. Love seeing beta games. I just thought it was an aesthetic choice. Like, you do you, girl. Okay. I agree to the terms. Blah, 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 blah. Has not been completed. Oh, that's because that's the wrong... Oh my gosh. I put in the wrong security code. All right. Please don't interfere with my stream. It's already interfering, so I apologize if I disconnect while this is happening. It's already almost done. Oh, my hair dries fast. I mean, it's like, this is like its natural wave right here. Like, without me putting product in it. So I'm wondering how it's going to wave, even though I put product in it. But I guess we'll see. All right, it's done. It was a very fast download. So, let's see. I want to put this one on because I feel like... Oh, wait, I need to listen to it. I need to hear it. I already love it. All right, Spotify, turn off. And, brain, work. Oh, I need to edit the Little Witch in the Woods. There we go. Perfect. Did it. All right. So, oh, I'm so excited. Wait. Can I use my controller? Wait, where's my mouse? Alright, I'm back. Oh, wait, what? I can use my controller! I'm so using my controller. Oh, here we go. Random snap cam. I'm ready. Alright. Alright, silence. Say a number from 1 to... I should have done this. Never mind. Don't even try. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god! Alright, well, I guess I'm doing this, aren't I? I'm a VTuber now. That's just how it is. My timer. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, there's so many different conflicting things here. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, man. I wish I could clip this. Well, I can't. Well, I'll clip it later. It's fine. You were still thinking about that? I wonder where the carrot was. We found everything except the carrot. Why the obsession with carrots? I think it's good that we never found the carrot. What? There was something off about that legendary carrot soup recipe. I just realized we never checked the men's restroom. Yes, there are just some lines you don't cross. We searched the whole school save for that place, but we never found the carrot. Why are we talking about carrots? That means the carrot was in the men's restroom. A carrot in the men's restroom. What an odd sense of humor. What? I should write Jenny a letter asking her to look through the men's restroom. Can't you ask Will instead? It's the men's restroom after all. Why does she keep repeating words? This makes me feel weird. Nope, that coward finds it. He'll take it to the teacher bawling like before. Keep in mind that if it weren't for Will, you'd be in jail right now. What? Huh? Is the volume on the game good, by the way? Like, is it, like, not too loud, too soft, whatever? Or 6 feet under? Ugh, I'm so bored. It's a flashback. Flashbacks are supposed to be boring. Are you talking to yourself? I see why no one else wants to ride this god-awful train. It's boring enough to drive anyone insane. Hey, a ticket for this train costs 500 pies. Pies? Alright, and there's the alarm. Let's go ahead and take that sheet off. Bye, Shrek. And it's stop the witch's house in High Lion, where all roads lead to. Your second place at the school for witches. Whatever. I don't care about any of that. How am I second place anyway? I even sneaked... That's not English. I even sneaked into the forbidden room twice. Isn't it snuck? I snuck. Okay. 3 times. Oh my god. I even looked through the forbidden books in the hidden library in the school basement. I still remember that horned rabbit that was as big as a house. No wonder Will started crying. So how did I manage second place? I simply didn't want to lose. Cut it out and sit quietly. This is a train only for those who want to succeed. The witch's house might be dark and damp, but it's only 3 years of your life. Thank you so much for the lurk, Silence. Fine, fine. Enough with the lecture. As a matter of fact, I'm disturbed with the thought of taking off my shoes when I get off the train. Shoes? For what? I wonder what kind of trouble you'll get into when we arrive. I won't fool around the moment I get there. I didn't know you had self-awareness. She's definitely talking to herself. Didn't you know about the terrible city of rules that is High Lion? The first thing to do is take your shoes off as soon as you get off the train. This is my first time hearing something like that. I heard that Jenny's older sister was wearing strappy boots when she first arrived at High Lion. So she almost couldn't get off because she had to unstrap them completely. See? Mom bought me new shoes as well. Didn't Arya just mean to encourage you? I don't know what's going on. Am I supposed to? No, Dad also did say that comfortable boots would be better. That's strange. Ooh, shiver. It's true. I'll also ask other people if you don't believe me. Ooh! The truth remains one. This is super cute. Investigate. The food was really delicious, though. Your face was bright only when you were eating after getting up. Oh, her hat! She's talking to her hat! Oh. Gotcha. The omelette that was overflowing with cheese and crab meat as soon as it was cut. The pink salmon steak seasoned with fresh lemon-scented kiwi sauce. Even the slightly frozen strawberries and peach sorbet with whipped cream. Without this meal, I would have jumped off the train sooner. It's definitely different from the food you buy at the store at the school for witches. I ate that to collect the Great Witch series cards. I got scolded because I was caught keeping the card and throwing away the bread. Don't do that again in Highland. Highline. It's definitely try the Nubicula cupcakes there. Oh, I'll definitely try the Nubicula cupcakes there. That's if I get to High Lion before I get bored to death. Oh man. Can we talk to this guy? Hello, Mr. Bartender. Hey, want a drink? No, I don't drink alcohol. Do you have any tea? Of course. Then I'll have a cup of that. The tea has alcohol though. Is that okay? But then that's just alcohol. Alcohol with tea. Potato, potato. Then, can I ask you a question instead of a drink? Anytime. Initiate conversations using the keywords at your disposal. Something on your mind? Let me know if you need anything to drink. Want some water? What sort of work do you do here? I'm mixing my life and changing the alcohol. Wait, I think it's the other way around. He's drunk. Just an average bartender working at the most expensive place in the world. What brings you to this very expensive train? I thought you were listening to our conversation. I thought listening was so boring. I'm going to be an apprentice at the witch's house in High Lion. After working as an apprentice for 3 years, I will be able to graduate from the school for witches. Wow, High Lion, huh? That's a right proper place, isn't it? So they say. Probably why you got the train ticket for free. You must be someone special. I don't really care about that kind of thing, though. That kind of thing is what's important to the end at the end of the day. It's best to just suck it up. You'll be glad you did later down the road, you know. Yeah, later. What's up? We only sell alcohol at the moment. What's up? Alright. Well, that was interesting conversation. Can we look at anything else? Should shoes be taken off? Ask others. I didn't know what else I could say to him. Oh, special. Can I take a look at your shoes? My shoes? What for? From what I've heard, we have to take your shoes off before you step foot into High Lion Station. You work at the train, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, that story. Absolutely. Plenty of confused passengers who were all dressed up for High Lion. If you're wearing shoes of that sort, I advise you to untie them in advance. O ye who reacheth High Lion, look first upon thy shoes. Or so that's how the saying goes. See, Virgil? I was right. So the hat's name is Virgil. That's kind of cute. The preppy boots Mom gave me as a present tell me just as much. Those are some nice boots, right? My mom bought them for me when she found out I was graduating magna cum laude. It sure is amazing you're graduating magna cum laude despite your antics. You gonna keep up with that attitude of yours? Haha, hearing the two of you speak, I have a feeling being boredom won't be the issue. Being boredom? Nope, it's so boring. Aren't you bored, Mr. Bartender? I've gotten used to it, but it's certainly gotten less boring thanks to you and your hat. You've been listening? You literally said, were you listening? Other guests would have heard about your arson at the school for witches by now. I didn't set it on fire, really? Sure, there was a fire, but that was because I shook a potion 5 times and made it explode. Potions must be shaken 3 times only. Even a non-witch like me knows that. Exactly. How can you not try shaking it 4 times having heard that? But you said you shook it 5 times. Nothing happened on the 4th time, so I shook it once more. An inquisitive mind. You've already got the makings for a fine witch. Thanks for the praise. I don't think he was praising you. I think he was. I should be on my way then. Alright, have a fun trip. You can't act like a country bumpkin once you're in the city. Got it? You're not going to ask just one person, are you? Why? One is never enough, you know? Even the greatest detectives never reach a conclusion based on this single piece of evidence. You have a point. You can view your notes to see keywords that you have. Oh, wow! I didn't know there were multiple parts of the train. Ordinary passenger. Hello. Oh, hello. Am I disturbing you? Negative. What's the issue? Oh, I wanted to ask you about something. You're on the way to Highline, right? Correct. What's the matter? Oh, it's just that you have a very blunt way of speaking. Oh my, old habits die hard, especially when one is deep in thought. You sound like the janitor from my school. Well, I used to be a soldier. So what brings you here? Speak. Before that. What? You've been staring at my feet for a while. Is there some kind of problem? Oh, I was just gonna ask anyway. Isn't it uncomfortable to wear such strappy boots? It takes some time to put them on and take them off, but I'm... Welcome back, Silence. It's very confusing. Like, so basically the gist is that she's gonna be an apprentice at a witch, of another witch, right? But this witch is in this place called Highline, which I guess is a super fancy place. And now she's going around, like, we have to go around and ask everyone if we should take our shoes off when we, like, deboard the plane. I mean, the train. Which is a little confusing to me, but... yeah. Then it would be hard for you when you arrive at Highline. What? What are you talking about? I mean, you have to take your shoes off when you get off. Yeah, it may play out, exactly. What? 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 Huh? Oh, you were kidding. I'm sorry. I'm rather dull when it comes to things like this. Jenny, Mr. Bartender. The mystery has been solved. Did I make some kind of mistake? No. I just realized that I thought that I was deceived. Oh, so they were lying to her. They lied to her. They told her she needed to take her shoes off when she gets off of the train. But it was a clever lie. It's not the truth. Come to think of it, I remember now. It's a joke to make fun of people who visit Highline for the first time. There's no T on the word first. Stop. You don't have to kill me twice by giving me that much detail. I'm sorry. Are you holding back laughter? No. I'm not. He's trying so hard to be considerate of you. Don't ask twice. Virgil, I hate you even more now. You don't need to be too upset. When I went there for the first time in the past, I was also tricked by a colleague and took them off. Well, there you go. It played out. That doesn't come from me at all. I'm sorry. Why are you asking me that? Your molars might fall out. Relax a bit and tell me. I can't believe Jenny deceived me. There's a reason why she's your friend. Now go back to your seat quietly and wait until we've arrived. We still have 3 more days to go. 3 days? I really like the sounds in this game. They comfort me. Small talk is forbidden during operation. Okay. And we'll just go back to our seats. It's 10 p.m. Jesus Christ. Alright, now we'll have some patience and stay seated. Ugh. I'm bored, but you just sat down. This is torture. Stare out the window if you're so bored. Yeah, look outside. Look at that mountain. It must be hiding a cave with strange pillars, statues, and a giant door. Sounds like the prologue to a story where you awaken a terrible demon. Wait, hold on. Virgil, shut up and look out the window at the summit of the mountain. There's a gigantic shining tree at the top. A gigantic shining tree! Why is it shining? Does it have luminous flowers? It must be beautiful up close. Give it up. This train won't stop for 2 days. Ugh, I want to get out now. I hope we crash. Oh my god! Bad chance of that happening, so just stay bored. After all, you signed up for 3 years of even more boredom. Aren't there any crocodilians nearby? Nope. What about boa constrictors? This isn't a jungle. Train robbers? This isn't the Wild West. It's a healing game, remember? What? And that was the end of the conversation? Hey, a boa constrictor. The correct line is, what's going on? There's no station here. Why are we stopping? I'm not sure. Maybe there's something wrong with the train. I doubt it's a boa constrictor, though. I don't care if it's not a boa constrictor. Please just say there's some massively critical issue. Please, please, please. We apologize for the inconvenience. A critical issue, perhaps? The train cannot continue its journey due to a critical issue. Yes! Attention, the train will stop until tomorrow morning at the departure time. Can we go outside? Will likely be announced tomorrow. We will depart immediately if possible. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. In the meantime, please avoid wandering too far from the train. Let's go! I'm not sure if you remember, but of course I remember. The shining tree is at the peak. No, not that. We have to get back by tomorrow morning. Then we should get going. I'm crying. It's so funny. Wow, it's so dark. If you're scared, we can go back to the train. I love it. Let's hurry. Okay, open memo board. Close memo board. So that's up. I already knew that. Search for the shining tree seen from the train. It's a hill. It won't be easy to climb. Look over there. There are vines hanging on the hill. I'll be able to climb that much. That's bad news. It's a secret passageway, Virgil. I don't think it's a secret passageway. I bet there's a path beyond here. This girl has a knack for messing around. What's this? Looks like little honey pumpkin. What's that? The type of weed that grows in forested areas. The vines grow so fast that you can never get rid of by hand. So you must find a nucleus hidden somewhere to get rid of it. And I guess we can also get rid of this if we find the nucleus. Or just return to the train quietly. That can't happen. Let's go look for the nucleus. It must be nearby. Since the nucleus gives off a light when you touch the vine, you should be able to find it. Now what do I do? Find the core. It should be near the vines. I'm trying. Oh. Oh, and they're just disappearing automatically. Green Forest Plains. Great, it's time to explore. Please don't use that word, explore. He is the only one with logic in this game. Like, Jesus Christ. That word gives me anxiety, no thanks to your mother. Oh, we just love sprinting. This is so cute. The music is so good. Can we read the sign? Wow. Okay, we want to go to the mountain, so we should probably go up to the left, right? There's the town, Virgil, but you have to go to Highline. What a shame. Let's go to the shining tree, though. Wouldn't this be where the shining tree is? Shining tree is at the peak of the mountain, so quickly if you want to see it. We must return to the train by tomorrow morning. Yeah. It still says it's 10 p.m. though. A mountain. That's a bad thing, right? I always hated mountains. But my leather gets worn out from all the wind. I can climb that. Climb up that. A witch flower. A dangle mango. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Catch the butterfly. Don't think it's gonna let me. Catch the butterfly, catch the butterfly. It's not gonna let me. What is that? Why are there so many things blocking the path? This must be a forest with many secrets. What's this? Looks like a barrier made with the witch pattern. Witch pattern? Is there a witch here? There was. Or do you know how it works? School hammered it into my head. Shouldn't be an issue, as long as it's drawn well. Wow! The tree! Wow! It's the gigantic shining tree! The same one we saw from the train. This is a bitter grape tea tree. I don't think the tree is the one that's shining. Check this out, Virgil. There are a ton of butterflies on it. You're right, the butterflies seem to be glowing. Those are blue moon butterflies. The butterflies give off a subtle moonlight. The light from these butterflies has the same power as actual moonlight. That's why strange things always happen around these butterflies. Aren't they beautiful? A giant a giant tea tree with butterflies glowing with moonlight. It's not that beautiful. It's an extremely fascinating sight to behold. Isn't it pretty magnificent discovery? Did you know that those two are rare creatures? What? So what about it? The fact that those two are together is amazing. What about those two being together? They're usually raised together artificially to get moonflower and lucerne or two. It's uncommon for them to be together naturally like this. Anyway, we did find something, right? I guess so. I'll have to write a letter to the school later. Let's look around a bit more, fill up the codex and all, right? Just don't be late. We must return to the train by tomorrow morning. Okay, let's go back the way we came up. There might be some other strange things. Alright, we gotta retrace our path. I don't think I'll get a wink of sleep on the train. I wonder if there's anywhere I can sleep for tonight. What about the ground? The dirt and rocks should make for a nice bed. That's not funny, Virgil. Look, the blue moon butterfly we saw at the peak is here too. You might as well collect some for study purposes. Let's do it. You think I could just sneak up and grab it? Wait, do you remember what Miss Gravier said? Death lives under the bed? No, not that. Draw it before you touch it. That's right. Do I get an encyclopedia? How freaking cute is that? Open encyclopedia. That's so cute. Tools used for collecting. So you gotta use a net. collectibles that can be acquired. How to make collecting easier. Alright, it's registered in a catalog. Let's see. No, why? Now, do you see why you can't catch any right now? Well, I don't have a tool. So you can collect them using a butterfly net. I don't have one right now. Not much you can do now then. But I want to do it right now. I want cake. I want cake now. Getting to the witch's house in Highline is more important. Let's go back down now. There's got to be something else that's fun. There's gotta be, you know? A piece of rock. We love that. Ooh! Draw with a quill. Maple herb. Lovely. How's the music? Is it like loudish? Okay, so we're right there. Let's just go down. Kitty! Ellie, let's go back to the train. Look at that, Virgil! A shining white cat! I've never seen anything like that before. Ellie, we have to... Let's go after the creature! She is me. She is me 100%. Gotta draw it with a quill. Maybe even click this branch. No! I don't have the right chalk. Oh, and there's the right chalk. It looks like a little different one from the one we were using at the school. It's just a different packaging. His witch pattern seems to have been erased a bit. It won't work if it gets erased like this. You can draw the pattern again using the same colored witch chalk. Since I have the one I just picked up earlier, let's draw it again with that. Yeah, sure. Where did the cat go? Look, Virgil, there's a house! That's a witch's house, isn't it? It looks pretty old. I guess we can talk to the master witch here and stay here for a while. It doesn't look like there are people inside. If there's no one, I might stay for a while. Isn't it natural for an apprentice witch to be at a witch's house? That's true, but... But what, Virgil? But what? Let's go inside. Is there anyone there? Seems like nobody's here. It could be an abandoned witch house because the witch administration can't figure out everything. Alright, let's go inside. Oh, it's so cute. And dusty. Looks okay, although it's not that clean. Since the witch's house is managed on her own, it doesn't seem to be in a very good condition considering how dirty it is. But the bed looks fine. I guess I could just sleep here. Well, since the witch's house is a public institution, it's okay to sleep one night or so. It's better than sleeping outside. Sweet. This house is a bit messy. We'll just sleep for a day. Who cares? Okay, fine. Dreams! Yes, but... I dreamt that I was sleeping on the train. No, that's not it. I slept very well, actually. I can almost hear the sound of the train, though. Wait, isn't that the actual sound of the train? What, really? Is it taking off? Let's hurry. Come on, we gotta go. I just woke up in time. I'm glad I didn't sleep in. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go! Draw, 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 draw. Let's go. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Squishy chub! Alright, so it's gotta be down there then. There's a well over there. I'm hurrying! Jesus Christ. Huh? Where's the train? Oh. Looks like that bird was imitating train sounds. But where's the train? It probably went to Highline. And what do we do now? Let's look around the area. I'm sure we'll find some clues. Why are you so calm? I've been through much worse with your mom. We can't just leave. Let's look around a bit. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we... Oh, okay. What is that thing? It's called a gaga bird. They say it's a bit insane. Quiet. I don't want to hear it. It's your fault for oversleeping. Don't blame the gaga bird. Fine, whatever. Just be quiet. Oof. A letter. How nice of them to leave a letter behind. Let's see. I think it's from the bartender on the train. Probably shocked to see that the train is gone. A witch suddenly appeared in the middle of the night and got rid of the prickly vines. They said they can't wait because the train was already delayed, so we had to leave. But don't worry, the train will come back, and there's a village nearby where I used to live. You can just spend some time there. There should be a sign in the forest, so take a look and go find the village. When you arrive at the village, please send Anit and Arden my regards. Bartender? That place we saw earlier must be a village. Are you even a little upset that we missed the train, Ellie? It's okay, since there's a village, right? I guess we could just wait there. How about cleaning the witch's house? You never know what might happen. Also, try checking if the village really exists. Okay, please try not to sound so excited. We missed the train, remember? Right! You heard me, right? Well then, I might as well add more to the encyclopedia now. I mean, what can you add? Okay, we gotta use the quill log 3 more catalog. Clean the witch's house and mention that there's a village nearby. Look for a sign to find the witch's location. What if that's like where we were supposed to end up all along? You never know how much wood you're gonna need. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this tree. Get that last branch. It's a cute little well. Witch flower. So the town is this way. That was so stinking cute. Jesus. How the hell am I supposed to get over there? That's the town. Okay, I guess we have to clean the witch's house. Let's go take a look first. Can I glitch it? Let's go to the witch's house, find a way, and also clean up. Alright, let's go then. It's like up here, right? Because it's old. Get rid of the weed first. There's too much. It would take forever to pull all this out using hands. Take a look at the bin over there. It might have a potion to get rid of weed. What bin? This bin? Your hands. A wonderful tool. Just use your damn hands. It's almost all gone already. We're doing so good. Stamina's going pretty fast though. Alright, I did all the weeds. But did I clean everything up? Tidy up in the house. Okay, let's go. Exactly. Let's find something useful while cleaning. Okay. Clean up. She really messed up the house. It reminds me of your room. My room was cleaner than this. This is probably very old. She must be eating and living somewhere. It's a notebook. Might be useful later. It's a witch bookshelf. Technically, it's just a bookshelf that the witch was using. It's the same as a witch bookshelf. I'm not going to read a book, though. I'm tired of books. Poisonous mushroom is better than a witch who doesn't read books. What does that mean? Because a poisonous mushroom kills just one person. Stop nagging. I read enough books at school. Witch history. The 12 plants. Fun books of plants. Gardening for witches. There are so many books on plants. Guess a witch who used to research plants was living here. I should store any books I get in here. All done cleaning. It's all so messy in front of the desk over there, Allie. Ellie. Not Allie. What? Stop bossing me around like a teacher. I finally managed to get out of school. Some dust over there, Ellie. Don't leave food behind. I told you not to go inside the principal's office, Ellie. You should have listened. Oh, this is a witch elevator. That's why you have to listen to the teachers. Let's hurry up and go down. What if there's a scary monster? You think so? Oh, I'm so excited. How cute! Ooh. Must be the dispensary. You can probably make potions with the proper tools. We should definitely do some cleaning. Wow, cleaning again. Fur extract. Fun. I know what this is. It's an extractor. We use it so many times at school. It was a slightly smaller one, though. It would be hard to use. Look at the glass bottle underneath. Oh, that's true. It's broken. I'll need a friendly toad at least. I'll go get a glass bottle first in order to use this. We need to at least fix the extractor in order to make potions. Cool. Well, I want to clean everything up first. Finally, you get to use a good one. Of course. It's a exact heat intensity and right ladling technique. And at last, you'll end up with a proper potion. You'll need to follow the required ingredients, fire setting. Okay, interesting. I actually liked Teacher Olivia. Still, the cauldron looks fine. You'll be able to make a potion if you have the ingredients. The machine tools are in bad condition, though. Since there are some discarded ingredients, let's make the potion we need using them for now. The spilled bottle, scribbled paper, and a book. What a mess. Just brush off the dust. Just brushing the dust off might take a lifetime. What's this? Lunar's oil. It looks like a recipe for potion. I guess I used by the witch who was here. It reads, a potion with the power of moon. The ingredients are moonflower and phoenix feather. Only very expensive materials are used. I can't read when that thing's in the way. What kind of text this is? Ancient witch language. Your score wasn't bad either. I don't remember anything. Looks like a recipe. Seems like moons something. I have no idea. I got a headache. Alright, well, I should put it away and revisit it later. This desk would be nice to use as a workbench. There's no use for it right now. Alright, so we have a bunch of stuff. So this turns the pages. This changes the categories. Cute. Okay. There's stuff everywhere. My inventory is full. Excuse me. What's up, Insanity? We're playing a little witch game. And it matches me. Look at the colors. A roaster. I hate this thing. Okay. No. Where should I get the... No. It's fine. I'm gonna listen to the stream while I play Minecraft. Great. Do it. What's up, Neon? Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in. Lurking for you, babes. Looking super cute today, as always. Thank you. I still need to, like, let my hair dry all the way, and then I'm gonna, like, scrunch out the crunch, and it's gonna be... hopefully it'll look nice. I'm trying to do it a different way than I usually do, but I guess, you know, we'll see. Where would I get a roaster handle? And there should be something when you get to the village. Ah, yeah, the village comes first. By the way, there's nothing normal here. It would be rather strange, blah, blah, blah. Okay. How is my inventory full? What do I do to, like, empty out my inventory? Oh, there's a chest right there. Ah, there we go. Perfect. I need to sweep up the floor, too. Well, I need to put stuff in here first. So, let's move all of that. Move all that. Move all that. I'm trying to move it. Ooh. What is it I'm supposed to be doing? She said something on the floor? I guess the witch villager was really sloppy, or she's in a hurry. Check out the recipe in the encyclopedia. Put 2 squishy chub fur in the extractor and then squeeze the juice. Put 2 witch flower in an extractor and squeeze the juice. Set fire to stage 4 Stir the ladle. Don't stir. What? Pour the... Okay. 2 squishy chub, 2 witch flour. Set fire to stage 4. Okay. Pour in the right vessel. I got it. I got it. We got this. Yes, you can view the collectibles, blah, 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 blah. Crafting order, yeah. Yes. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, what? I only have 1 wildflower extract. Oh, witch flower, not wildflower. I need 2, though. Oh, but it did it anyway. Okay. To make best use of this potion, it's best to know what unwanted plant you are targeting. It is most effective on garden weeds. Awesome! The stubborn weed extermination potion is complete. It's a potion for removing weeds. Anyways, it's ready. Let's go throw it on the little honey pumpkin. You must use it carefully since there are no more ingredients. Okay, don't worry. You must throw it at the little honey pumpkin make sure to remove the nucleus as well, because Weed Terminator Potion is just a temporary measure. I got it. Okay, let's go. A. They're so cute. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna equip the potion. And... aim... Here it goes. Good, I think it's working. Huh? This isn't a village. Look over there, Ellie. It's a prickly vine this time. It's so huge and thick. Oh no. What do I do with the extractor? First, take a look around here. Hello. Do you live in town? Nature is so beautiful. What? Aren't the trees beautiful? Their green leaves are so pretty. Oh, sure. Nature is so breathtaking. You must love nature. How can you not? Okay, I'll be back. Walk under the blue sky and experience nature. She must really love nature. So much that she can't have a conversation. You should respect her interests. I think it's more of an obsession. Something didn't feel right. You think she's cursed or something? A curse that doesn't allow her to talk about anything except nature? The curse of a nature lover? That doesn't make sense. There are lots of quirky witches out there. The curse lifting candy that can lift the curse should be a basic recipe. Oh, but we can't use the machining tool now. I must process what's been collected to make potion. What should I do? You picked up several ingredients at the workplace earlier, didn't you? Those would be enough to make a curse-lifting candy. And did you see what's next to her over there? Next to her? What? It's a glass bottle that would be perfect for the glass extractor bottle. Where? Whoa, you weren't kidding! Alright, now let's make curse-lifting candy to lift the curse. And to receive that glass bottle as a reward. Now that would be nice. First, let's check the candy that can lift the curse in the book. Wait, what? Or 2 squishy chub fur and 2 maple herb. Wait, what? Wisteria. The village is just ahead. Well, there's some squishy chubs, but I already have some. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ah! Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. What do I do? Keywords. Scaling, pixel perfect. Okay. I'm stuck, y'all. What do I do? Oh no. I didn't save. Shoot. Oh shoot. Does it have an autosave? Well, I took a picture. I think I messed up. Okay. Where is it gonna drop me off? Jesus Christ, I gotta replay all of this just because I got stuck? Okay, I'm like doing this real, like, really fast. Why does this happen to me? I have to try to remove it first. Ridiculous! Cool. Let's go. We want to go see the tree. Let's go see the tree. Mm-hmm. Not like I just did all this. All right, let's go back. Mm-hmm. Draw, 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 draw. Yay. Alright, so that's the encyclopedia. Yep. I already know this. Don't you hate it when you make a mistake like this? Okay. I'm gonna draw the witch flower with quill quick. And also, can't I pull it? Can't pull it? That's stupid. Oh, couldn't I? Don't I need to draw this too? Why can't I draw it? I want to draw it. I can't go that way. No. Alright, that's fine. And there goes my camera. Alright, give me a second. Alright. Now that I'm back for a second, I want to look at my hair. Because it's... Oh. Pretty wavy, pretty curly. It feels dry. So let me go ahead and do this, like, scrunch out the crunch thing. I just didn't want it to be like super, what's it called? I didn't want it to be super frizzy. That's what it was. So I tried something new today. Oh, it wasn't completely dry. Whoops, that's fine. I scrunched out a lot of the crunch though. It works pretty well. I never thought of doing this. Scrunching out the crunch. Scrunch out the crunch so it's all... Oh yeah, it's still wet up here. That's fine. What I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna take my bangs and I'm gonna just pin them up like this. Just for now at least. So that they're out of the way. My hair is just a straight up mess. Alright. My hair dry for a little bit longer. Because, like, the roots are still a little questionable. Let's get back into the game. Oh, we were doing this one. Okay. So we gotta look for... Oh yeah, the kitty! This is definitely very early access, and you can tell. Like, it's not bad at all. Like, this is a great game. But there's, like, slight issues every now and then. Like, some of the words were misspelled a little bit, or, like, some of the English is not all the way there. Sorry. I just realized that my camera had, like, fallen off the desk. Apparently. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Just don't mess with it, Chris. Just don't mess with it. It's just gonna get worse if you mess with it. Draw the pattern again using the same colored witch chalk. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Speed, speed, speed. Blah, 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 blah. Already been through this. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Alright. Sleep. Dreamy babies. We all knew she was gonna miss the train. We all knew it was gonna happen. See, like, sprinting doesn't really sprint her that well. This is like regular walking, and this is sprinting. It feels the same. Ooh, wait, squishy fur. I need it, so... Sorry. Coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Seems like it's just in that area, though. Sorry, I had to reply to a text message. Don't read. Alright, so we go find the... We go do the witch's house or whatever. Because now we gotta clean that. Oh. I think we have to go to that little area first, though. Yeah, like this area. We can't go over there yet. There we go. So, we're gonna go... Hey, yes, let me take your fur. Thank you. I'm gonna take you. Alright. So, we're gonna do all this by hand. Like we were doing. Take this out. And just live with it. This is my natural hair, guys. How lovely. Cleaning the witch's house. It's not even our house and we're cleaning it. Alright, I think we've done it. Yeah. Now we go inside to clean. Next time I should save. Something inside me told me, you should probably save, and then I didn't do it. Okay. Go to the workplace. Cleaning again. Smash A! Yes, I know. Clean the desk. Ooh, shiver. Yeah, cool. Just trying to get through everything really fast. I'm doing it at twice the speed, though. It's pretty impressive. Alright, so we gotta make those 2 squishy chub fur and 2 witch flower. Why a witch's pot. Yes. Oh. I went through this. And my coffee is done. Alright, so now I guess we go up. You can now save or load. Let's do that. 'Cause I'm an idiot. And let's go take a nap. Let's do it for 1 hour. Here it goes. Yes, disappear. And down the road. This isn't the village. Alright, let's talk to this woman. Nature's beautiful. I love nature. Nature's the earth's core. Alright, curse lifting candy. So we have to make a curse lifting candy. We need 2 squishy chub fur and 2 maple herb. And what do we have? We have 1 and 1. Okay. Deliver the candy that can lift the curse. So we just have to like, okay. Let's try and get more fur. Oh, I can't leave. Jesus Christ. Do I have to take a look at this over here? Oh, they're really big. We'll have to do something else. We'll have to stay at the witch's house for a while. Okay, don't go down there. It got me stuck last time. Okay, so. Dispel Auria's curse and obtain the glass bottle. Deliver the candy that can lift the curse. Okay, usually the maple is like on like a cliff, right? Well, here's some of the bunnies. The squishy chubs. Bye, guys. No, come here. They're so cute. Ooh, what? Oh. Ooh, I need to stop slouching. It's so bad. I need me some maple. Oh, I think there's one. A maple herb. Maple herb, yes. So we have maple herb. We just need like the maple herb extract. No! Damn it. Ooh, there's a sigil up there. And that bridge is broken. Oh, is this where I was drawing it? Maybe not. I don't remember. We may as well just climb down. No! Ugh. A bush bug? I can't catch it! Never know what you need stones for. Okay, 3 things. Deliver the candy that can lift the curse. Dispel the curse. Obtain a glass bottle. So we just have to do the curse, but we can't make the extract without the bottle. I'm worried. I must find the handle. There is no handle. I literally cannot do anything down here. Not yet, anyway. I don't have a candy. Ugh, this is hard. Whoa, what the heck? What the hell is that? Pumpkin terrier? No, come back! My inventory is full! No! Fine. I'll just come back for it. Rude. I probably need to sleep anyways. Let's put this in there. Let's put this in there. And yeah, that's it. Only 5:50 p.m. Okay, let's see if it's even still over there. It might have, like, completely... Oh, no, it's still there. Pumpkin terrier fur. Interesting. Interesting. Do-do. Do-do-do. 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 I didn't get ingredients though. Like, I didn't get what I needed. Kind of why I'm confused. I need that and that, right? Oh, wait, no, it said a 3. I did it wrong. Fire strength. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, perfect. Let's go lift the curse. Deliver the candy. I thought I needed more, but I guess I didn't. Am I speaking properly now? Yes, I think so. Wow, thank you so much. To hell with nature. I guess it really was a curse. I could tell that the old man I met in the Western Jungle was suspicious just by looking at him. Yet I simply couldn't ignore such a well-made wooden image of a monkey. After I bought it, I could only talk about praising nature. I tried to speak backwards, right? But I could only praise nature. Poor torture. I hope nature just rots and dies. Jesus Christ! What? Still, I'm glad it was the curse. I'm glad the curse was easily removed. Oh, thank you so much. My name is Aurea. How long has it been since I've said my name? My name is Ellie. I'm an apprentice witch. Oh, did you come to this town to be an apprentice? I was on a train, but I got off for a moment and it left without me. Oh dear. I was about to enter the town, but it was blocked off by some prickly vines. Damn nature. Thankfully, we found an empty witch's house nearby, so I've been staying there. An empty? Oh yes, there's a witch house here, that's good. I've business in the village too, but the vine stopped me. Nature be damned. I'll be here for a while, so let me know if you need anything. Oh, then can I ask you a favor? Not a favor, but a fair price. What do you need? The tools were broken when I was trying to use the dispensary at the witch's house. Do you have any tools or parts? What kind of tools or parts do you need? I need a glass bottle for the extractor and a roaster handle for winding the roaster. Wait a minute. I'll look for them. But Ellie, do you have any money? I do. Mom gave me pocket money when I came out. You think you'll be able to buy witch's tools with just enough pocket money to buy a snack or two? Since you have tools, make and sell potions or something, you can sell candies now. Only if there are people to buy them. I found it. Take this. How much is this? Oh, never mind. This is return for breaking my curse. Wow! Thank God! Unfortunately, I don't have any roaster handle for the roaster. I see. Will you be staying at the village? If so, I'll bring it next time. I'll sell it at a proper price then, however. Good. Please bring it then. Okay. I'll write roaster handle in the memo. Oh, and take this too. Ooh, a healing candy. Ayy. I should till a train comes. I have no choice. Yada yada yada. Gonna leave when the train comes. That. I'll decide when that happens. Let's just fix the extractor first. Alright, yeah, we gotta get home anyway because it's getting pretty late. Alright, so let's go to sleep. Oh. Okay. Youth! Yay! Didn't you want to go to the village? You should remove the gigantic prickly vine. That's true, but it seems impossible to get rid of that huge thing with the recipe I have now. Basic recipe does seem kind of inadequate. What's your plan? It's effectively like, a little more, yeah, so the forest. Let's look through the forest. There must be something. That's what I'm saying. How to get rid of them. Move around the forest. Ugh, that's so, like... It doesn't help. Can I sleep now? Oh my god. Oh! Caw! A crow? Witch! Caw! It spoke? It's a witch's crow. Oh, it's a witch's crow. The witch returns! The witch returns! This is my first time coming here, though. The witch returns! Not exactly a listener, is he? Goods and services. Goods and services. Caw! Goods and services. Witch's catalog. The witch's catalog. I've always wanted to try it out. You need to head towards High Lion, young lady. But I can't just starve until I reach the village. After I find the village, I'm going to make sure I try it out before I go to High Lion. Limited time only. Register now for a gift. Caw! Try the witch's catalog. Try the witch's catalog. They're handing out gifts as well. Plus, it's limited time only. Caw! Gift. Multi-purpose glue, kitchen accessories, a spork. In any case, I need the witch's catalog. How's my hair doing? I guess it wouldn't hurt to have in a pinch. You can buy ingredients or potions recipes from them. Alright, let's register for it now. Thank you! Car! Thank you! Visit employee! Visit employee! Car! Visit employee! When? Work finished! Work finished! Close for the day! Close for the day! Okay, so suddenly. It's not easy getting the message across to Witch's Crows. Then I guess I should keep searching for the village. You'll never know when the witch's catalog will show up. Let's stick to the plan and find the village. Okay, we just have to remove the vines. That's literally it. Why can't I break that? Thanks, Sanity. I am very sleepy. No, come back. You need some G fuel, probably, man. I just had coffee, but, you know, when you have ADHD, it just, like... I refuse to admit that it crashes me rather than wakes me up. So I just say that it wakes me up. And I drink it anyway. Okay. Maybe I need to go to my camera. Maybe I need to go to, like, what's it called? Like a signpost. Oh, dude, I'm about to fall asleep. How is she not tired yet? She's like, I'm not sleepy yet. But, like, her stamina's all the way down. I think she really just needs to go to bed. Maybe I'll wear her out right here. You wake up tomorrow at 8. Yes, let's sleep. Dreams. Groan. You just woke up. Why do you look so dead already? I think I had an important dream, but I can't remember it. It seemed like something important, like the principal's sermon. That's something I don't want to think about again. Alright. So I gotta find... Okay. Here's a map. So there are a couple ways that I haven't been yet. I can go up to the left and also down to the left. So maybe we look in that direction. Which flower? Oh man! God damn it. It stopped me. I can't go that way. Can I go this way? It's all dark and scary, but... No! I can't go that way either. Jesus. Okay, so... What the hell do I do? I mean, I could look at this well. But it doesn't seem like I can do anything. I wish I had help. There's a barrel right there. Can't do anything. What happens if I talk to her again? Welcome. Do you need anything? Any special memories? Blah, blah, blah. It's a joke there. Oh, the shape of the pie. I thought that was from the game for a second. I was like, this feels bright. It possibly woke me up a little bit. It feels very bright. But it's still gonna adjust and make me super white. I'm gonna make the blurps. I don't want the blurps to be super loud for y'all, but they're super quiet for me if I like. I'm gonna try one out real quick. I'm gonna do Bing Bong.
Bing Bong!
It's super loud for y'all, and I don't want it to be super loud for y'all. But I can barely hear it. I don't know what's going on with that. Can I alter the monitor? Weird. So what happened? In the end, I couldn't buy it. Why not? She said the child's play cannot be sold for more than 2 Ekus silver coins. Sailor song. That's it. I feel like I missed some dialogue or something. It says just look around the forest, but like there's nothing here. The only thing like significant I can like think. Here's a different area. There's 2 ways we can go that way. I can't do anything with the statue. Yes, draw with the quill. Sprout bird. Ooh, cute. I don't think there's much over here. I can't pick up that flower. Nope. No story. What the fuck was that? It didn't even tell me that you did a sound. I'm so confused. What? What just happened? A witch! Let's get rid of it to get to a new place since we haven't been behind there yet. So we should make a weed terminator potion. Process them to make the potion. Try using the quill. Okay. Well, let's go back home then. Oh, I remember that movie. Wow. Yeah, I think we need to make these two. Bitch! Son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna put... Here's a read this recipe. We're gonna put this branch in there. We're gonna put this superior fur in there. How freaking cute. Alright. Next, I think we have to make witch flower extract. Okay, and then we make the potion. I have a feeling we're gonna make a couple, so. Alright, just in case. Just in case. Alright, I'm gonna save because I don't want to get stuck. Doom. Alright. Lovely. So we can go this way now, so that's exciting. No, there's a little fox. This is a cool, cute little area. Oh, Virgil, there's someone. He's so cute. Frickin' A, he's so damn cute. Well, Virgil, there's someone stuck in the spider web. I think he's lost consciousness. Is he even alive? I don't know. Yeah. They woke up. Who? I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. A witch? Wow, this is my first time seeing an apprentice witch. It's my first time seeing someone caught in a spider web. My name is Rubram. I feel like I know what voice they would have, but like I can't like Do it. I live in the village with my grandma. But now I'm stuck in a big spider web. He doesn't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. A big spider web means there's a big spider nearby. You be quiet. Don't worry. You'll be fine. I'll help you down. You have to be careful when dealing with spider webs, Ellie. It looks pretty strong. One wrong move and you'll get stuck in it yourself. Then what do I do? Maple herb works best against insects. Just one maple herb should be enough. This should work. Like this. Oh, he's so cute. Please live with me. Can you walk? Okay, then let's go to the witch's house together. You're so cute. Please live with me. Please live with me. And I need a little plushie of you. You are the cutest frickin' thing. Let's go. I should go check on Rubrum. No, what's wrong? Are you okay? Are you hurt? I can't walk because my legs hurt. I'll give you a hug. I'll give you treatment at the witch's house. I'm holding him now. My heart. This is why I cry during games. Isn't it heavy? Of course. Village is just a little further, but you cannot pass through these prickly vines. Go to the witch's house for now. Okay, let's go. We're here. Wow, a witch's house. Thanks. How's your leg? It still hurts a bit. I have to hurry up and get back to the village. If not, Grandma will scold me. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get rid of that huge prickly vine. Whoa, really? I'll make sure you get back to your village. Don't worry. Okay, thanks. Oh, before that, I should treat your leg first. Rubrum, wait here a moment. Right. Okay. I hope I have the right things to make a healing potion. Wait, how do I... Oh. There we go. Healing candy. Witch flower and maple herb. Set to stage 4. I even have maple herb. I do, but I don't have any maple herb or witch flower. Alright, well I need to go do that then. Because I need to heal him. Let's save again. Saved. I just need some witch flower and maple extract. There's the maple. And 2 witch flowers. Alright. Think I got enough. Yeah, should be fine. I'll be fine. I hope the healing potion does it. Or healing candy, whatever. Oh, wait. $4.20, blaze it. Alright. I'm going to make your candy for you. Alright. Oh! I need to, don't I? I need to go get more. Why do I do this? Alright, so let me check. 2 and 2. Okay. This is ridiculous. I think I only need 1 witch flower, but I need 2 maple herbs to make the extract, which is okay. Got another one just in case, you know. Beautiful. Go up that rock. My inventory is full. Of course it is. Okay, I think I got enough. Let's just go. It gets dark pretty early in this game. To the house, to the house, to the house, to make a healing potion. All right, now let's make the stupid potion. Go! Ah! Bitch. Okay. Oh, stir the ladle. Oh. There we go. That would be why, wouldn't it? Alright, 1 delicious candy. Let's go give it. Thanks, it looks delicious. It is delicious, but it tastes awful. Oh, wait, what? It's good for your health. How's your leg? So how did you get caught in the spider web? I just came to the forest to play for a bit. Time flew by, and then the giant prickly vines were covering the way. I was looking for another path when I heard the sound of a train. Oh, it must be the one I was riding. Went towards the train and a strange bird suddenly started chasing after me. It must have been that bird, not the train. It was that bird. I went into a deep place as I was running away, and I found a treasure map and got caught in a spider web, and I was trying to pick it up. A treasure map? I saw a picture of a skeleton through the bushes. I saw a children's book that it's a sign of pirates leaving their treasures. Shall we go check? Well, we can't do much about it yet. It wouldn't hurt to try. Let's go. Can I follow you too? I'm bored since I'm home all the time. What do you say? Okay, just be careful. So wait, where did he say it was? I thought he was following us. I thought he was gonna follow us. Okay. Now he's following us. We're where he was caught in the spider web. Investigate the bushes. Alright, let's go. Come on, Rubrum. It's pretty dark, so we have to be careful. I'm taking this earphone out. My ear is starting to hurt. Oh wait, isn't it down here? No, it's not. Hurry up. Okay, we gotta investigate bushes? Is this a sad game? I don't think so. I'm looking for a treasure map right now. I don't have the right chalk! Boom potion! I even went to a hidden library because I wanted to make it. I'm so lucky to find this here. Wait, I can blow up the vines! This is wonderful. What do you take me for? Boom potion. Don't you feel the almighty power just from the name? When in trouble, throw it. Break it if you can't have it. Sometimes it takes boldness to overcome a crisis. Don't you think it's strange that a boom potion was dropped in a secluded forest? Someone might have hidden it, thinking it's like treasure for like Rubrum. Or something, someone might have spilled it. The boom potion? I don't know. The important thing now is that the boom... He took so long to walk over here. The poor little fox. He's in my hands. Go, boom potion. Won't even budge. Damn. What are these fragments coming out of it? Where? Around your feet. Look at this, Virgil. It's a prickly vine fragment. It seems to have worked a little bit, but the vines appear to have grown back pretty fast. We might be able to figure out exactly what these prickly vines are. The prickly vines aren't even in the codex. How are you going to figure that out? Well. Oh, wouldn't a person living around here know something? Let's show the fragment to someone and ask them about it. Well, may as well ask this girl. Welcome. Do you need anything? Oh, this is a fragment of that prickly vine? Yeah, that's right. Do you know something about it? No, I don't know anything about prickly vines either. But I have something that might be helpful. Something that might be helpful. Ta-da! A universal product appraisal machine. Wow! What's that? It's a tool made by some witch with the power of the moon sun embedded here. You can find out the identity of any object. Really? Then hurry up and try it. I don't usually do this for free, but since you lifted my curse, I'll do it for free this time. Wow, that's great. All right, here it goes. Oh, I knew it would disappear. Huh? What? The prickly vine fragment has disappeared. That's strange. Why did it disappear? Maybe because of a grudge against nature? No, that's not possible. This tool just shoots moonlight and analyzes the reflected light. We could use that against the prickly vines. There are no plants that just get killed by moonlight, right? A plant that gets killed by moonlight. It seems like something's coming up in my mind. Think, Ellie. This is something you learned in school. Oh, I remember now. Avoiding the moon. There are plants that get killed by moonlight. That's right. This prickly vine definitely avoids the moon, and that's why it died in the moonlight. I think I've also heard of plants like that, but it's like it's nighttime. So wouldn't they just like die out right now? I'm glad this tool is working fine. Thank you. I think I can get rid of the prickly vines now. No, I'm the one who should be thankful. Work hard. Do you need anything? Do you think having a lot of money makes you happy? Now, that's kind of a difficult question. Maybe not emotionally happy, but it helps. So I'm just gonna say yes. Yes, having a lot of money makes you happy. You can buy happiness with money. Really? Deep in the jungle, an old man covered in odd trinkets was selling happiness. Was one of those a wooden image of a monkey, perhaps? Ellie, sure. For that damn naturalist, that trash was happiness. Oh, sure. Some people can buy happiness with money, but some people can't. Well, there you go. So don't worry about having a lot of money or not. You can be happy either way. I think it really depends, to be honest with you, because it's like, sure, money can make you happy, but if financial issues are the source of your depression, I don't know what to tell you. That's the happiness right there. Do you need anything, chit-chat? Why? Because you can't hide in the desert. You can't cross the horizon even if you run for half a day. That is a song lyric. I am taking a picture of that. Ooh, I've got a text message. Do 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 do. In the jungle, it disappears before your eyes, even if you only take 5 steps. In a deep forest, you must be careful because plants and animals become smart as well as people. No, I don't need anything. See you next time. Oh wait, now what? Investigate. I'll have to do something. Well, oh, search information about the moonflower. I mean, if we had a net, we could capture one of those moon butterflies and then, like, just put them all over the vines. People have died from reading too many books, haven't they? So much for all that confidence. I actually have a disease that kills me if I read too many books, you know. Stop complaining and keep searching. You've only gone through these books, 3 books so far. Only? Come on, look at the size of these books. It's too much work. Can't you read instead? You sure you want me to do that? Of course, we're friends, right? Looks like the next few lines are about the moonflower. What? Really? Let's see here. Bitter grape tea tree. Bitter grape tea tree. That's the tree we saw at the summit, the glowing one. The glow came from the blue moon butterflies. The tea leaves. Blah, blah, blah. Tastes like grapes. Strong bitter taste. Oh, here it is. Blah, blah, blah. It's also famous for its flowers. The moonflower. Moonflower. So it was here. There's still more information. It gathers moonlight most of the time, and on a moonless night, the moonflower blooms. A moonless night. But the tree at the summit had blue moon butterflies flying around, so the moonflower couldn't bloom because of the moonlight emitted by the blue moon butterflies. So if we get rid of the blue moon butterflies, then the moonflower will bloom. Yeah, it's commonly used method back in little. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you scared me.
Sup?
Sup? Come here.
Yeah.
I like your outfit.
I don't.
Yes, I do.
I hate it.
Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Ow, ow, my hair.
Hi.
Okay. I'm playing a game about a witch.
Ooh. I'm gonna take this shirt off.
Why?
Not on camera. This white shirt.
Oh.
Because it's hot outside.
Alright, let's get rid of the blue moon butterflies, make Lunar's oil, and remove the prickly vines. But what do we use to get rid of the blue moon butterflies? They don't like sunlight, so a sunlight potion should work. Ugh, there's so many things I have to do. So many things. Concoct sunlight potion. How the hell do I find a sunlight potion? Also, when I yawn, my eyes started tearing up. How do you expect me to do that? Sunlight potion. Oh. Witch flower, maple herb, and squishy chub fur. Oh, we got a random snap cam. Let's see. Alright. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is this one? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. And of course, my camera would go out. Oh, it's dead. All right, give me a second. This is going to stay on for just a little bit longer then. There we go. It's not like it made a difference. You can only see my mouth, but there we go. All right, set the timer for 2 minutes.
Go downstairs to work on the cool part.
Okay. All right, so 2 witch flower, 2 maple herb, 2 squishy chub fur. And how much do we have? We have 3 squishy chub fur. No, I'm scared. Okay, and we need 1 more witch flower extract and 1 more maple herb. Wait. Is it late? Oh, it's late. Oh, we should go to sleep. No. It's got 1 minute left. It looks great. I'm a VTuber now. This is how I'm gonna do the rest of my streams. Okay, so there's a witch flower. We collect a couple of these. Oh, I found 4 more witch flowers. Looks great, looks great. Okay, and then the maple herb. I knew it. There's some up here. Perfect. We also need squishy chopper. So we need to do that as well. We need to find the little bunnies. Alright, and there's the alarm. So now we can take scary Shrek off. Which one is it? That one. Okay. You're safe. It's okay. Okay, so we got quite a bit. We just need the little bunnies now. Alright, I'm gonna change ears. I know there's some bunnies over here. No! No, don't go in there! Fine. Bye, bunnies. Alright. I don't think I will ever recover from that. I have a few that are very questionable. Stop standing over my elevator, gosh! I have a few that are cute, a few that are questionable. My inventory is full. Alright, let's go ahead and move that, because we haven't used that in a while. Perfecto. And now for this one. Okay. I think I need one more squishy chubfer. Now, to make all of that. Oh wait! No! Wrong! That was wrong! Real quick. Which way? Pour in the right vessel. Oh, stir ladle to the right. Okay. Fire strength is 5. Ladle direction was to the right. Okay. I think that's right. Sunlight potion. Woohoo! The sunlight potion is ready. Let's go to the tree right away. Don't worry, I already have the ingredients. You already have them? First is the moonflower. Do you really want to go now? Did you do everything you want to do? You're making me question my life decisions. Let's just go now. feel so bad for them all of a sudden. It's for the tree's sake. Hurry up and sprinkle the potion. Here it goes. Please work! Please work! Please work! I just want to get to the village. It's beautiful. Where are those butterflies going? Wouldn't they go back to where they came from? But the flower. Oh, over there, over there. Over where? Oh, wow. That was... The music was so cute. Lunar oil, you need a phoenix feather. There's no way you can find a phoenix around here. We have a phoenix feather right here. You told me all about it earlier. Oh, Ellie, that's not a good idea. Dude, what is this music? Why is it so epic all of a sudden? If we do that, we might not be able to get back on the train. We might not make it to Highline. A witch is always ready to help, starting with the one who needs it the most. That again? You just like it here better. Well, of course. You just don't like the witch's house in Highline. That's true. Stop being childish. You're going to regret it later. No, Virgil. What I will regret is not doing this right now. I'm sure of it. You have to be smart about this. Ugh. Hell yeah. Great. We have all the ingredients now. Ellie, you're worse than Arya sometimes. Oh, please. I'm nowhere near as good as my mother. That wasn't a compliment. Alright, now let's make the Lunar's oil. Wait. How do we do that? Use the moonflower and phoenix feather to make moon oil. Is it right here? Wait, I'm scared. Where's the feather? Where's the feather? Did I do it wrong? Why can't I use this item? Do I have to extract it? I'm scared. Phoenix feather powder. Grr! What? Oh. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. It was just in my storage all along. Wait. Stir the ladle. Don't stir. Set fire to 1. Okay. Lunar's oil. Woohoo! Let's go get rid of the prickly vines. I'm here now. Let's hurry up and get rid of the annoying vines. Did you happen to suffer somehow because of me? Stop! No! You can't say that! You can come to the witch's house anytime you want. Are you going to stay here? Yeah, I think I'll keep staying here as an apprentice. Really? Really? Really. Keep up the good work, Rubrum. Okay. Keep up the good work too, Ellie. So cute. Hurry up and go home for now. Your grandma must be worried. I'll find you later. Okay. See you in a bit. He's so cute. Quit acting like a saint. This place seems fun to you, that's all. Virgil, try not to say stuff that makes me sound like a bad guy, will you? It's a happy ending for all if I have fun and they're happy, isn't it? Will the teachers get angry? Like mother, like daughter. That's what they'll say. Well, that's great. I already told you, it's not a compliment. Alright, let's head to the village now. To the village! Although I think I need to sleep. It's a village called Wisteria. That's the cutest freaking thing in the entire world. It's quite a dull sight. Virgil? You feel like going back to Highline? What the heck happened here? What's this evil prickly vine? I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start. And something seems strange. Strange for anyone to see the prickly vines growing only on houses. No, that's not what I meant. It feels like I've been here before for some reason. What kind of useless double meaning is that? There's no way you've ever been here. They don't come this far for the witch school picnic. Something feels familiar. Let's find Ribram first. I don't like this hat. He's mean. Ribram, where are you? There he is. Oh, Ellie! Thanks for helping me get home. That's nothing special, but it really looks like no one is in the village. Yeah, many of them left after the prickly vines had grown. Now we only have Uncle Arden's and my house. I see, you must be bored. No, it's okay, because Grandma and Uncle Arden are here. There's also lots of fun things in the forest. Oh, Grandma wants to meet you. Grandma? Yeah, she's the village chief. She's the village chief? Do these voices just wear me out? They say not in these times, but she's still the village chief. She's right behind me. Okay, I'll go. Okay, take care. Ooh. Anite. Anite. Welcome, witch. You've done a great job with helping my grandchild. Thank you. No, I'm the one who received help. You can speak comfortably. I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. Many witches look different from their age. Alright, I shall speak comfortably, Ellie. Welcome to Wisteria. I'm Anite, chief of this village. Even though both the village chief and the village are in bad shape. What happened to this village? What are all those prickly vines? Did you take a look around the village? Yeah, I saw the houses covered in prickly vines. They didn't look like ordinary prickly vines. One day, 3 years ago, those prickly vines started to grow all of a sudden and destroyed the houses one by one. Why did the prickly vines start growing all of a sudden? Actually, there were already prickly vines growing in the village. The white prickly vine at the village entrance was the one originally growing in the village. But I only saw the prickly vines that started growing for the first time 3 years ago. At first, they were saying things like God's punishment, monster, or witch's curse. Wipe off your drool, Ellie. It's a serious story. There were lots of rumors, but no one actually knew why. They started growing all of a sudden without any explanation. What happened to the villagers? Nobody was hurt. The prickly vines grew fast for a plant, but not fast enough to hurt anyone. Even so, people who had no place to live anymore left the village inevitably. Now only Arden and I are left to protect the village. Don't worry now, I'll help you. I'll remove the prickly vines and bring the villagers back together. Thank you so much for saying that. But it's too late now. What? All the houses have been ruined already and everyone left. It's not a village, but two old people with lots of regrets are protecting the ruins. Ellie, you should also leave now. It's better to go to the place you were originally planning to go. But I'm not forcing you. You can stay in the village for as long as you want. But leave when the train comes. This place is not a village anymore. That can't happen! High Lion is boring as hell. Virgil, bad word! Okay. Ellie, there are no more people here. Even if the prickly vines are removed, nothing remains. This is still a village. Even the people who had left would want to come back. Even if the prickly vines disappear, why would they come back to a village like this? Everyone would want to come back. But Ellie, people left and time has passed. I don't think those driven out by the prickly vines will ever want to come back to these ruins. No, they would definitely want to come back. It's a wonderful village that you have been cultivating all your life, Anite. Is it Anite? Aniti? I don't know. I can't let the village get taken away by these weird prickly vines. Yeah, you're right, but let's go to sleep for today and talk again tomorrow. You look tired too. Rubrum looks like he needs to rest as well. Okay, don't scold Rubrum too much. Yeah, okay, get some rest. You too, Anite. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. Sleep for now. Let's go. What are you trying to do? Anine is right. It requires a lot of imagination to call this place a village. It's still a village even if there are no houses. Yeah, but it's not a village if there are no people. The people will come back. How can you be so sure? This is your first time in this village. If you're just being ridiculous. No, I definitely heard it. The villagers want to come back. Where did you hear it? You didn't even see a villager. I don't know. Maybe I heard it in a dream. That's absurd. No, It's absurd. Okay, if talking animals and witches exist, it's definitely not absurd. Done deal. End of story.
No. No, it isn't. It's the village that Anide has lived in all her life. Other people would also have loved the village as much as Anide.
You know, you also just met Anide for the first time. I can tell, even if we met for the first time, there was some kind of throbbing feeling. Who would fix the house, even if the prickly vines are removed? There are 2 old people and 1 child remaining. You're right, Virgil. Correct. You need a carpenter to fix the house. The first person returning has to be the carpenter. Yep, I wish the carpenter could fly if possible. It would be nice to also have about 6 arms. Don't be sarcastic, Virgil. I guess you should have a deep dream in order to meet that kind carpenter. Stop being sarcastic. Let's go have a dream. Sleep. I'm so hungry, dude. So hungry, dude. Did you meet the flying carpenter? I don't know. It seems like I did have a dream, but I don't remember anything. Are you nervous or something, since this is your first day as an apprentice witch? Of course not. So are you ready to start your first day as an apprentice witch? Of course. Do you know what to do? Let me ask what Anide thinks first. Although she will naturally approve, it will start from the moment she approves. We'll check out the carpenter's house and try to get rid of the prickly vines. Remember that we don't have any phoenix feather left. It will work out somehow. Let's go to Anide first. Girl, oh. Diane! Hello! This is the Witch's Catalog that gives you the most inexpensive products at best prices. This is Diane Greenwind, who brings happiness. Nice to meet you.
Yes, hello. I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch.
Nice to meet you, Ellie. What I must help you with today is... Oh, you're registering for the first time.
Yeah, that's right.
It must have been inconvenient for you to not be able to use the Witch's Catalog. Just a minute. Okay, thank you for waiting. So I need to see the Master Witch before registering. Is she inside?
The Master Witch?
Yes, I need the Master Witch's signature to register the Witch's Catalog. Oh, that's, Hey, Ellie. Fooling around while I'm out? You didn't forget to register with them.
No, I didn't forget. Of course not.
Oh, I guess the Master Witch is at someplace else now. Are you talking through that hat?
Yes.
Stay quiet, Ellie, you unfinished dumb hat of a little rascal. Why can't you even do one thing properly? I told you to tell me when the Witch's Catalog employee comes. I'm sorry. I was just about to tell you. Oh, sure. Then I guess Ellie can just sign instead because the Master Witch is here. You'll also receive a gift if you join now.
Whoa, a gift? What is it?
A witch's broom that's easy to use.
A witch's broom? Finally!
These voices are killing me, dude, but I love them so much. I can't do these story games without, a voice. You need to. You can just sign here and here.
Okay, just a minute.
Yes, that's it. Then I'll explain how to use the Witch's Catalog. Would you like to hear it? Yeah.
Yes, please explain.
Every morning, a Witch's Catalog employee will come. In this case, it will be me. I'm planning to be here from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can just purchase the items you need from me during that time. We do not accept gold coins and only accept Luna coins. What is that thing called Luna coin? Luna coin is the currency used in a witch society. It is called Luna coin because it is made of an ore with the power of the moon. Don't you know already that since you were also raised in a witch society, Ellie? I think I learned it in school. It's just that I don't think I called money something else in my life. What? Just that I don't think I called money. I feel like this game was half developed by someone who has a hard time speaking English. Which would be me. I have a hard time speaking English. After all, only Luna coins are used in the Witch Society. But how do I earn Luna coins? I guess you don't have enough Luna coins. What? Basically, yeah. The Witch Administration is running a service to purchase potions to prepare for such incident. Please let us know at any time since we purchase regardless of the type. Oh, and I can sell stuff! And there's also the special potion delivery service, and every day of the week we buy potions at a higher price. You can sell 1 out of 3 in the list provided and deliver within 2 days. But since we're buying at a higher price, don't lose this nice opportunity. So, do you have any more questions? No, not anymore. Alright, then feel free to talk to me if you need anything. Yes, go ahead. The gift. Right, I'll give it to you now. Hey, witch's broom. Wow, thank you. Finally, my own broom. Cool. Dude, this is so dope. Do you think it went well? Yeah, it looks like the urgent fire is out. How was my acting skill? You? I'm the one who did the acting. You were dumbfounded. It was all an act being dumbfounded. This might become a problem later on. I told you, I'm good at acting. No, not your poor acting skill, but the fact that the Master Witch is not here. The Master Witch must be at the witch's house. We can't just have an apprentice witch. Can't you just keep acting? How long will it work? And there's still the matter of the witch who was originally here at this witch's house. It would be nice if we knew who that witch was. The witch who was originally here could be someone with malice. Let's ask the villagers later on. Let's deliver potions with the broom for now. You need to get to Anide. Oh, you're right, but there's no need for urgency. The potion delivery quest is an apprentice that you choose to do as needed. If you opt to refuse such apprenticeships, you can use the keyword to do it later. Diane? Diane! Hello, this is the Witch's Catalog that gives you the most inexpensive products at the best prices. This is Diane, to bring you happiness. Oh, it's you, Ellie. Welcome. I'm sorry, that was unprofessional of me. Did something happen? I'm not sure if it's okay to tell you since we just met. What is it? Maybe I can help. Ellie, do you remember the potion purchase service? Recently, there have been several reports of bad potions. Trust in the Witch's Catalog potion quality. Trust in the administration. As a result, the administration issued a notice to each catalog salesperson to test the suspicious potions. And I fix my camera. The problem is, the witch's houses I'm in charge of are related to the suspicious potions. As you know, Ellie, potion quality is also a matter of witch's confidence. You can't do it yourself, Diane? I need a witch to accompany me with the test for certification. If it's alright, may I ask for your help? It's a small reward, but I made some Nubicula cupcakes. Nubicula cupcakes? My mom would always buy one for me on the weekend if I'd been good for the week. So naturally, I've hardly had any so far. Alright, I'll help. Thank you. Please take this first. Alright, the nutrition potion. A potion that temporarily supplies a large amount of nutrients to a plant. It is usually used as an emergency measure on dying plants. And
A bird cage? To start testing as soon as possible, I also caught a sprout bird. You can throw the nutrition potion to the sprout bird. When the results appear, please gather them and take a look. Then I'll record the details like the date, weather, time, wind direction, etc. Also, please let me know if you make a bad throw. You're very serious about this. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 new flowers have bloomed. Moderate temperature, mild wind, and low humidity. Great! Fortunately, the potion here... I love the details in the pixel art, for real. Welcome in, cool angel. I'll just call you an angel, if that's okay. I always forget what to call people when they come back. I think I called you angel last time. Fortunately, the potions here seem normal. It went well, right? Yes, we can relax now. At least one of them is normal. This is the reward I promised you, Nubicula cupcakes. 1,000 hearts? I requested this as a test at the time, but using potions to collect will be much more convenient. There's a saying that the witch's house, which supplies the most potions every year, uses just as much. Tips about using potions can be found in the encyclopedia. Okay. Again, thank you for your help. Have a nice day, Ellie. Cool. So what do? Ask Anita if she's made up her mind. So what's it all about? It's about just a little, like, witch who, you know, is, like, supposed to go to a specific town to be a witch apprentice, but she gets off the train when it stops and ends up in this, like, little, you know, like, forest village thing. Oh, my inventory is full. God damn it. And so now we are, stuck here. Essentially. So there's the little village over here. It's if you like Stardew Valley or like Graveyard Keeper or just little like pixelated village games, I think this is good. But this is also early access, so so it's not fully developed yet. So there's still some like issues with it, and it's kind of funny looking at it because every now and then you'll see some misspelled words or like the English isn't right, like grammar's not great. But I kind of like love that it's in its early stages. It's kind of cute. Welcome in, Jason. And yeah, it's like a cute little witch RPG simulator game. Yeah. As a troll level creator, you also have to be supportive of players as well. You cannot just insult them all the time, sadly. Someone spent an hour trying to work out a hard puzzle. I simply said, just puzzle better. It's a solid tip. Yeah, of course. You ready for my old woman voice? Hello, Ellie. Did you sleep well? I thought about it yesterday, but I'm still not sure. The villagers. Yeah, you mean they would want to come back, right? Not British enough. I don't know if they're supposed to be British. I don't know why you're more confident than me when I've lived my whole life in this village. Even so, I decided to believe in that happy thought. Really? If you get rid of the prickly vines, I'll try to contact the resident who was living in that house. But if that resident refuses, don't worry, because it won't happen. Ellie, you are so nice. Everything will be fine. Do not worry. Yeah, I guess so. So, who should we get first? Was there a carpenter in the village by any chance? Because I think the first thing we need to do is a carpenter in order to fix the house. Of course, the house at the upper left from the central fountain of the village belongs to Kyla, who is a carpenter. It's giving me Kiki's Delivery Service. It really is. It's like pixelated Kiki. We even have a broom. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Then it would be better to remove the prickly vines from Kyla's house first. That would be better if you get rid of prickly vines. I'll try to contact Kyla. Leave it to me. Okay, I'll leave it to you. You're doing me a favor. All right, let's get this started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Keep in mind that we don't have information, nor do we have a phoenix. The first thing to do is collect information. Let's look around Kyla's house once and collect information. Let's think about the phoenix later. Would that be okay? I don't know, but we'll see. Wait, so we have like a broom? I don't know where the broom is, but alright. Same condition as the other houses. If you don't get rid of the prickly vines, there's no point in rebuilding the house. Ever considered voice acting? Yes, I did. You've got such a pretty voice. Me? Little old me? I think it just comes from, like, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. But they say if you're like they say if you're like really good at voices, then you're also like, I mean, you exercise your voice a lot, so like you use a lot of that. So you tend to be a good singer too, which is actually happens to me like be like what I do for a living. You keep listening to my music. Who, mine? I don't know who you're talking about. Now that we know the location, let's ask other villagers. I actually. So the music school that I work for, one of our teachers had developed a music program, like a program for like the little kids to learn music theory using animals and stuff. But and so my brain stopped working. You've complimented me into oblivion. Oh god. She developed a program using animals, right? You might just have to end up drawing you, please. Please. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. Yes, please. Okay, yeah. And she had asked me to be the baby bear character. So I have it's in my Dropbox, so I have the song. I don't know if I can show it, but it's so cute. It's like a little baby bear that's obsessed with trains, and she goes, "All aboard!" And it's so cute. Oh my god. I love that character. I love it. Also, I might have to stop here. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the house because it has been 3 hours. Yes, I got a good print screen ref. Print screen ref. Like, elaborate, please. What is that? Saved. All right. Perfect. I gotta do it again. I can't. I just gotta keep saving because I am going to. There we go. Okay. It's saved. I did a print screen to have a reference of your face. Oh. Like just now? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna return to the main menu. This game is called Little Witch in the Wood, by the way, if you hadn't seen the title of the game on the thing. But I say my hair turned out pretty decently wavy. Yeah. if I hadn't put product in it, it would probably be super, super frizzy. I mean, I think it still is pretty frizzy, but it's not like how it would be. And I might do something with my bangs, because this is just like, what in the world is that? But yeah, let me go ahead and exit this game. Exit. Okay. Oh, select. Whoops. Alright. Put on some... Oh, I accidentally screenshotted. Put on some music. This is called Kakariko Village. I just love this music so much. All right. We can go ahead and look for somebody to raid. So please stay if you would like to accompany us on this raid adventure that we're about to do. It looks like Simonam is on. Oh, she's playing Little Witch in the Woods too. Oh, we have to raid her. We have to. Baby Sim. Oh, yes. Oh, heck yes. All right, let's go ahead and raid her. I'm so excited. Ah! Eep! Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Make sure that I'm not getting any ads or whatever. I'll try to catch more of your streams. You totally should. I would love to hang out with you. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and raid. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, I won't be on tomorrow. I will be on Thursday. So, bye, y'all.